Hello and welcome back. So last time we created a countdown timer, so we can just write in a number here in our components tab, and the number will count down from that number to 0. Once it hits 0, the countdown stops. What I want us to do today is create a clock, a watch. So basically we will take the system time here and just display it in the game. So currently it's 5:28 p.m. So let's go ahead, and to do this we need to implement a library. We're going to say using system. So just using system, your system, which allows us to get the time and similar things like microphone, etc. So when the game starts, actually in the update, let's go ahead and create a new variable of type datetime. You can call it current time. And then here we're going to say datetime.now. So each frame we will get the current time and just put it inside of this variable. Since time is constantly moving forward, minutes are passing, seconds are passing, we need to get all of that each time. I'm going to remove our timer logic. I don't want our timer anymore. So let's just delete all of this. Okay, so now we have our current time here. So what we can do now is create a new string called hour. Actually, we can create it up here. Why not? Let's do that for minute and for second. And now we can say hour equals to current time dot hour to string. So now we took our current time and we took the hour that currently is, and we converted it to string and put it inside hours. So I can now say text equals hour, and I should get instead of placeholder 5. So now if I run the game, and I get 17, which is military, but that's pretty much 5. Okay, so that works great. So let's go ahead and do the exact same thing for everything else. So let's say minute equals current time dot minute and convert that to string. And let's get seconds. Second equals current time dot minute dot actually second to string. Okay, but now how will we have three separate strings. How are we going to display all of them? Well, we can just simply say hour plus minute plus second. This will just add each string to the others. So now if I run the game, we get 70, 31, and 8 seconds, 9, 10 seconds. Now this is really hard to read. One would think it's some kind of code. He wouldn't think, oh, it's a time. So let's go ahead and go back to our script, and we can say plus, our plus, and we can put in these semicolons, and then this how is it called? I forgot, sorry. And plus again that. Now we should have a nice and easy to read clock. And there we go, 17 hours, 31 minutes and 55 seconds, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 32 minutes. Okay. We could do this easier. Currently it's just taking up a lot of space in the update method. So let's go ahead and create a new method called void. Let's call it create clock. We say void because currently this method doesn't return anything. We will also talk about methods more in depth in a later lecture. For now, this method won't return anything, any value. We'll just call it and it will execute code that is inside of here. So we can take all of this code now from here and just paste it down here. So now we have this method that's called create clock, and each frame, well, currently not each frame, but whenever we call it, it's going to get the current time, it's going to get the hours, minutes, and seconds, and then it's going to place them in the text. We can also drop this down to have a nice preview of our code. It's nice and tidy. So now let's go ahead and go to the update method and just say create, whoops, not that, create clock. And don't forget to put 2 parentheses here. So now if I save this script and go back into Unity, we should have the same effect as previously. And we do. But just now our script is easier to read. We can drop this down and we know what this does. It only uses up 1 line of code in the update method. We also currently don't need the start method, but let's leave it for now. So that would be it for this lecture. In the next one, we will continue our work on UI and probably working with some images. So thank you for watching and see you then.